What makes a game truly unforgettable? Is it emotional storytelling, jaw-dropping visuals, or gameplay so good it stays with you for years? Some titles deliver all of that and still fall just short of winning Game of the Year. In this video, we're shining a light on 10 single-player games that came painfully close to taking home the industry's top honor, but didn't. These are the games that wowed players, impressed critics, and set new standards, yet somehow ended up one step away from the crown. Number 1. Ghost of Tsushima. Sucker Punch crafted a visually stunning open-world samurai epic that transported players to feudal Japan with elegance and precision. From its poetic combat mechanics to the hauntingly beautiful world design, Ghost of Tsushima offered players both meditative exploration and thrilling action. Jin Sakai's journey from noble warrior to stealthy ghost was emotionally resonant, bolstered by a powerful score and cinematic presentation. Despite launching the same year as The Last of Us Part 2, many argued that Ghost of Tsushima delivered a more player-friendly and memorable experience. Its photo mode alone became a viral sensation, cementing its legacy as one of the PS4's finest. Number 2. Control. Remedy's mind-bending third-person shooter introduced players to the Federal Bureau of Control. A surreal government agency housing otherworldly mysteries. Playing as Jesse Faden, players were thrust into a constantly shifting environment filled with telekinetic powers, shape-shifting architecture, and eerie storytelling. Control's world-building was unmatched. Cryptic files, trippy side quests, and experimental visual effects made the experience unforgettable. The combat felt empowering, and its blend of supernatural horror with bureaucratic absurdity gave the game a distinctive identity. Though it was nominated at the Game Awards, many believed it should have taken the top prize for its originality and ambition. Number 3. Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar's magnum opus, was more than just a game. It was a living, breathing simulation of the dying Wild West. Arthur Morgan's emotional arc, combined with the sheer level of environmental detail and realism, made RDR2 a masterclass in narrative and immersion. From the snowy mountains to the murky swamps, every inch of the world felt handcrafted. The pacing may have been slow for some, but it rewarded patient players with rich character development and countless emergent moments. Despite receiving praise across the board, it lost Game of the Year to God of War in 2018, a decision still hotly debated among fans. Number 4. Horizon Zero Dawn. Aloy's debut in a post-apocalyptic world filled with robotic creatures was both fresh and exhilarating. Guerrilla Games made a major genre leap, moving from first-person shooters to open-world RPGs, and succeeded brilliantly. The story was smart, with a compelling mystery that slowly unraveled through exploration and ancient ruins.
I appreciate that they tried.
Combat against massive machines required strategy, quick thinking, and precise aim, especially on higher difficulties. Despite releasing the same year as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn managed to stand tall and establish a new PlayStation franchise. many still feel it deserved the GOT spotlight for its innovation and polish. Number 5. Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima's first independent project after leaving Konami was as bold as it was polarizing. Set in a fragmented America, players took on the role of Sam Porter Bridges, reconnecting isolated outposts through courier work. What sounded mundane on paper turned into a surprisingly meditative and emotional experience. The storytelling was dense and strange, but also thought-provoking, filled with metaphors about connection, isolation, and rebuilding society. The haunting visuals, original soundtrack, and unique gameplay loop were unlike anything else. While it divided critics, its ambition was undeniable, and many argue it was robbed of Game of the Year due to its unconventional approach. Number 6. Marvel's Spider-Man 2018 Insomniac Games gave fans what many consider the best Spider-Man game ever made. With smooth, swinging mechanics, emotional storytelling, and authentic New York City streets to explore, the game struck a perfect balance between blockbuster action and heartfelt moments. Peter Parker's relationship with MJ, Aunt May, and Otto Octavius added layers of depth rarely seen in superhero games. Combat was fast, fluid, and stylish, keeping players engaged throughout. Though it was praised heavily, it launched in the same year as God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2, placing it just short of the crown despite its excellence. Number 7. Resident Evil Village. Capcom followed up Resident Evil 7 with a thrilling blend of gothic horror, mystery, and action in Resident Evil Village. The game shifted tones effortlessly, from tense survival horror in Castle Dimitrescu to pure chaos in the factory and village. Ethan Winter's journey to rescue his daughter was filled with twists, grotesque enemies, and unforgettable bosses. The game's pacing and variety kept it engaging from start to finish. Despite being nominated, it ultimately lost GOTY to It Takes Two. Still, many believed its mix of fan service and fresh ideas made it one of the most well-rounded Resident Evil games ever. Number 8. Cyberpunk 2077 Post-Patch. At launch, Cyberpunk 2077 was infamous for its bugs and performance issues, especially on consoles. But after multiple patches and a massive overhaul with the 2.0 update and Phantom Liberty expansion, the game became what it was always meant to be, a deep, compelling RPG in a futuristic dystopia. Night City is dense with lore, characters, and side quests that rival main storylines in other games. V's story, along with Keanu Reeves' unforgettable performance as Johnny Silverhand, delivers emotional highs and philosophical depth. In its refined state, Cyberpunk 2077 finally earned its praise. But the original backlash kept it from its GOTY potential. Number 9. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Odyssey redefined the Assassin's Creed formula by embracing full RPG mechanics, choice-driven narratives, and sprawling exploration. Set in ancient Greece, it gave players control over Cassandra or Alexios and let them shape the fate of the world around them. With massive naval battles, dialogue trees, romance options, and hundreds of quests, Odyssey was almost overwhelming in scope. While it received positive reception, its sheer size and Ubisoft's formulaic content loops led some critics to overlook it during GOT discussions. Still, it was a rich, mythological adventure that deserved more recognition for its ambition and scale. Number 10. A Plague Tale. Requiem. This sequel built upon everything the first game did right, offering a darker, more emotional journey through a plague-ridden medieval world. Amicia and Hugo's bond is at the heart of the story, and the improved stealth gameplay, stunning visuals, and haunting soundtrack elevate the experience. With themes of loss, sacrifice, and family, Requiem isn't just about survival, it's about the human cost of it. The voice acting and narrative punch above the game's budget, proving that AA titles can deliver just as much emotional weight as AAA ones. Though it didn't win GOTY, it remains a standout story-driven experience. It's wild to think how close these titles came to gaming's biggest spotlight. Game of the year or not, they've left their mark on the industry and in the hearts of players. Which of these do you think was most robbed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found a new favorite from this list, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the next must-play gem.